Welcome, HLGU students, to this edition of Trojans Timeout. I'm Ryan Tiller. We are nearly halfway through the school semester. That means sports teams are right in the thick of things. After a steady start to the season, men's soccer is 4-2-1, while women's soccer is at 3-4-1. Both had games against Missouri Baptist recently. For more on soccer, here's our own Nick Vandiver.
The Lady Trojans hosting Williams Baptist on September 19th, and here we see number 9, Isabella Zanzini, takes the pass and gets into the scoring action in the 25th minute to put the Trojans up 1-0, recording her second goal this season. In the 65th minute, the cross makes it to the middle of the Williams Baptist defense, and after bouncing around for a few seconds, the ball finds its way to Anna Alms, who sneaks the goal past the keeper to cap the Trojans' 2-0 victory. Alms leads the team with 8 points this season on 4 goals. The Trojan men also taking on Williams Baptist, and the game would come down to the wire. In the 78th minute, Williams Baptist was called for a handball in the box, so number 7, Manuel Saez, lines up for the penalty kick and fools the keeper, tying this game up late. Saez is tied for the team lead in points this season with 11, including 5 goals. In the 83rd minute, with the Trojans still trying to rally for a late win, number 11, Nacho Garrido, delivers a beautiful cross right in front of the goal, and there is number 4, sophomore Josiah Blancett, who heads in the go-ahead score. The Trojans would hang on to win this one and record their 3rd win of the season. The Trojan men also getting a visit from rival Missouri Baptist, and they would set the tone early. Number 21, Isaac Lempool, passes ahead to number 27, Scotland Keck, who fires a shot past the Moab goalie for the only score of the game. That's the first goal of the year for the freshman from Oklahoma, helping to lead Hannibal to its 4th win of the season and keeping up their perfect conference record. Defense was the story of the day, as Missouri Baptist could only muster 5 shots on goal, including this one on a free kick late in the game. But keeper Jorge Bravo Gonzalez would make the save to keep Moab off the board and lock down the win for HLGU. The Lady Trojans also taking on Missouri Baptist. Moab gets a shot on the goal off the free kick, but keeper Tori Ditter would make the save to help keep HLGU in the game. Hannibal would go on to lose this one, 1-0.
HLG has hired a new baseball coach for the upcoming season. Former HLG student Ben Strother, who graduated in 2009, is set to take the reign. Our very own Dawson Whitman has the interview.
Hi, my name's Dawson Whitman, and I'm here with new baseball coach Ben Strother. Coach, what made you first choose coming here to HLG and being the new baseball coach?
All right. Well, thank you for an opportunity to just share today. I first want to say, when it comes down to it, being an alumni and having an opportunity to play here and now also have an opportunity to coach is really a blessing. And the reason why I chose this place is because ultimately it comes down to is the people, and people are first and foremost here at HLG. And so I enjoyed that and I love that as a student here. And I'm looking forward to contributing to that. I feel like, a lot of people, a lot of mentors poured into me whenever I was a student and a player here, and I look forward to doing that as a coach as well.
Sweet. Where did you come from before you came to HLG? Were you a teacher? I'm sure you coached somewhere else. Can you just roll on that for a little bit?
Sure. Yeah, I had an opportunity to, right out of college, start teaching at the secondary setting. And so I taught high school for 6 years. I taught English, but really that was just to get my foot in the door, and then moved over to history. I taught that for 4 more years, and all the while I had an opportunity to coach baseball and basketball, and I was a head baseball coach for 5 years there at a small community, but a good place, and it was hard to say goodbye, but over here it definitely is a really good opportunity, and exciting opportunity to work with college baseball players and make a difference here as well. So.
Now, what would you say the biggest difference between coaching at the high school level is between coaching here at the college level?
Sure. Well, I think a lot of people can kind of relate to the athletic side of things because, a lot of people here play sports, and the difference is, the same for an athlete as it is a coach. As an athlete, whenever you move from the high school setting to the college setting, you have that new opportunity to learn a lot more and to develop a lot more as a player at a little bit more, the intensity is stepped up a notch. And it's the same way as a coach. You get an opportunity to pour more time into your sport, to pour more time into your players, and to really step it up a notch. And that's what I'm excited to do. So.
Now, you said you used to play here several years ago. You're not that old, but you still, sure. Do you think you have some advantages over somebody else that did not play here?
Yeah, I think HLG is a special place, and it's a unique place, but definitely we have a lot of opportunities here that would take a little bit more time to adjust to. And so as someone who's come from this setting, of course, just have a longer track record and history with knowing what to expect from opponents and what the settings are like, and really am trying to incorporate the things that I saw that were great as a player and keep working with those and developing those for our teams, because we have unique opportunities and unique challenges here, and I think that all in all, you can really capitalize on a lot of good things. And playing ball here, it was a great opportunity. I was blessed, and I look forward to passing that on to the next guys.
Now, as head coach, I'm sure you're busy, but what does a typical day look like or go about for you?
Yeah, sure. So we definitely have our other jobs and our other duties that are requirements that go along with that. But we spend a lot of time on the recruiting scene, making sure that we get a lot of new ball players coming in every year, which is a really important part of our job. But we also have an opportunity, all the coaches and I, to just sit down and work and develop what a good practice should look like, and call players in and work with them on their fundamentals. And then, of course, right now we're in our fall season, and so we have an opportunity, every day, day in, day out, to go out to the field and work on what we need to get worked on.
Right on. What are you excited for as a team this year?
Yeah, so I think that if you look at how the team has been for the last few years, we've been young, and we're finally starting to kind of turn around and develop as a program, and simply in how much experience we have on both the varsity and the JV level. And so I think this year, we're going to see a lot of product, a lot of opportunity from what we've been working with and trying to develop for the last couple of years. And so, a lot of times people look at the wins and losses, but for us, I think it's just going to be a matter of being a little more competitive in every game and having a little bit more confidence and then building on that for next year and the year after that.
Well, all right. Thank you, Coach Strother, and it's back to you, Ryan.
If you're a Cubs fan, you probably haven't experienced winning it all in your lifetime, but this year might be their year. With our Man on the Street question, here is Zach Voss.
I'm Zach Voss with the Man on the Street question, asking if this is the year the Cubs break their World Series curse.
The Cubs are not as good as the Cardinals or any other team that in the AL or the NL. So it's going to be hard for them to make it to the World Series.
No, because the Cubs stand for completely useless by September.
No, because the Cubs choke and the Cardinals are going to win.
That's all the time we have for this week's edition of Trojans Timeout. We hope you've enjoyed watching. Stay tuned for more shows. For everyone here at TNN, I'm Ryan Tiller.